What's good, yo? It's your boy Coke Gotti coming at y'all with another video. So right now we better get in my week 3 recap. Before we start, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and let's ride. Alright, week 3 out of 11 picks, I went 6-5. It's above 500 again. I believe I'm above 500 so far throughout the season. Not by much, but I'm above 500. So started off. We had Boston College at Wake Forest. I chose Boston College to win that game. It was a lot closer than I expected, but they won 41-34. Definitely wasn't expecting no shootout in that game. Then Florida State at Syracuse. I chose Florida State. They got annihilated. Final score was 30-7. Florida State is a complete dumpster fire, a complete embarrassment. And I must say I'm done picking them, because if you let Syracuse blow you out like that, I mean, hell, I don't have no hopes for you this season. I will sit here and gladly say my predictions for Florida State this year are completely wrong. They will not bounce back from last season. I thought because of the talent they had and with Francois coming back, maybe they'd be able to do something, but no, they're fucking horrible out there. Then we had Oklahoma at Iowa State. This game also was a lot closer than I expected. Oklahoma won 37-27. Me personally, I feel like that is not a good look for Oklahoma. I know a good bit of Big 12 fans, and I'm in a couple Big 12 groups. And a lot of those guys like to say that Iowa State is actually on the come up and they're a competitive team. I don't see it, okay? That's me. I don't see it. I don't respect Iowa State. If I'm wrong about that, then hey, I'm wrong about that. I don't really care. But Oklahoma first 2 games of the season was looking like one of the best offenses in the whole world. Then Iowa State comes around and they actually have to battle for this game. But Iowa State did upset them last year, so, you know, maybe we shouldn't just knock Oklahoma for that just yet. Then the next game we had was Duke at Baylor. I chose Duke. Duke won 40-27. Baylor is straight trash. They're garbage. Any game this season, just bet against them. I mean, they probably won't go over 0-12, but I mean, if you bet every game for Baylor this season, you go against them, you're going to win a lot more than you lose. Then we had Mizzou at Purdue. This game also was a little closer than I expected, but Mizzou pulled out 40-37. That's a good look for the SEC, because Mizzou is about to get smashed next week. You can bet on that. Then we had LSU at Auburn. I chose Auburn. They lost 22-21. LSU is the only team in the country so far to have beaten 2 top 10 ranked opponents. I'm still not buying the hype. Their defense is all the way official, like I've been telling people. But I mean, as long as until Joe Burrow can complete 50% of his passes, I just can't. I can't take them as serious contenders, because when you start playing the real contenders, you're going to need more than 40-45% completion rate. Then we have Boise State at Oklahoma State. I chose Boise State. I must say I was impressed with Oklahoma State. They looked a lot better than what I was expecting them to, but all in all, what it really boils down to is Boise State was overranked, overhyped, and I'm a victim of someone who fell into that hype. Oklahoma State won 44-21. Then we had Ohio State against TCU in the Cowboys Stadium. I picked Ohio State to win. They won 40-28. I would have expected them to win by maybe another touchdown, maybe not allow 28 points, but the game went the way I pretty much figured it would. TCU is not no pushover. They're not a garbage team. They're actually a pretty good team, pretty solid. They play good football, great defense. But Ohio State's way too talented. And if TCU wanted to knock them off, that was the game to do it while TCU had the coaching advantage over Ohio State, but they couldn't get it done. Then we had USC at Texas. I chose USC, and they lost 37-14, which is absurd to me. But Texas beat the hell out of them boys. I mean, in that scenario, I don't even know what to say because I had a lot of hype for both of these teams coming into the season. Texas started off the season disappointing me. And then this game right here, Texas is the reason USC has disappointed me. I mean, I knew they was going to lose to Stanford. I figured they'd get in the end zone at least once or twice, but they didn't. But I didn't have them losing to Texas, I don't think. Not in my prediction video, at least. I definitely didn't have them losing to Texas right here in my week 3 prediction video. But USC, they got annihilated by Texas, so that's that for them. Then we had Washington at Utah. You know, this was a big upset alert game. You know, I mean, I wouldn't have been shocked if Utah had upset Washington, but I definitely wasn't buying into the upset. And Washington won 21-7. Pretty solid victory. And then, last but not least, for my upset pick, I had picked Vanderbilt to upset Notre Dame. And goddamn it, they came close now. They came close. They played a good game against Notre Dame. They really did. They lost 22-17. But I will say this right now, Notre Dame, they're not a garbage team, but they are not official. They're not contenders. Brandon Wimbush is not a threat in the air, which is very bad for them. It's very bad for any team if you don't have a balanced offensive attack. And they don't. But that's my week 3 recap. Stay tuned. Hit that like and subscribe button because I got my week 4 predictions coming up. And here soon, I'll have my updated playoff predictions, my updated conference championship predictions. You know, we're getting more into the season, so we're starting to get to see a lot more. So hit that like, subscribe button so you don't miss out. I'm your boy, Coach Gotti, and I'm out.